Happy New Year, Largo Lions! This is Matthew from the Den News team with the news for this week. 2024 is off to a great start. Our Den News team spoke to a few of our Largo Lions to find out what goals you had set for the new year. Here is what some of you had to say. All right, who am I with?
Jacob Landeverde.
And what is your New Year's goal?
And catching up with schoolwork, making some art and videos, and probably being more outward in public.
All right, who am I with?
My name is Nate Johnson.
And what is your New Year's goal?
My New Year's goal is to make friends.
All right, who am I with?
I'm Victoria.
And I'm James.
And what are your New Year's resolutions? What are your New Year's goals?
My New Year's resolution is to get good grades and do my best and work hard.
And you?
My New Year's resolution is to get better grades and get promoted at my job.
All right, who am I with?
Chase Jones.
And what is your New Year's goal?
To change and do better.
Alrighty, who am I with?
You are with Miss Leonard, the business department teacher and chair here at Largo High School.
And what is your New Year's goal?
My New Year's goal is to get a car, a new car. I'm working on what I'm going to get, but that is my goal, to get a car by the end of the year.
Alrighty, who am I with?
I am Mr. A, Social Studies Department, Largo High School.
And what is your New Year's goal?
My New Year's goal is to do a much better job of returning on a regular and consistent basis to all the organizations I belong to, where we talk about issues of empowerment and male pride and male empowerment and how men can do better for society, particularly in charity. So next Friday I'm getting an award for the charity, for the money we raised for children back in May. And so my goal is to return to my lodges in DC and Virginia on a regular basis and get working on more charity.
Alrighty, who am I with?
You with Principal Lewis Largo High School, the best kept secret at Prince George's County Public Schools.
And what is your New Year's goal?
I'm gonna have a great birthday, January 25th. Be there.
Largo Excellence is conducting their second annual toiletries drive. Any donations on the items listed on the screen will be accepted during December 2023 and January 2024. Donations will be used to support the unhoused at local shelters. You can drop off your donations at room 156 and see Mrs. Leek Hill to learn how you can acquire student service learning hours. Gymkhana begins after school on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the weight room. What is Gymkhana? Gymkhana is the process in which any student or staff member will have free access to lift weights and get their body into peak physical shape. Reach out to Coach Crawford if you have any questions. Martin Luther King Day, January 15, 2024, is a federal holiday to remember and celebrate the life and achievements of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It is an opportunity to reflect on the ongoing struggle for civil rights, equality, and justice. Here are some meaningful ways to celebrate and honor Dr. King's legacy and promote his ideals. Number 1, attend one of the memory commemorative events organized by communities like parades, lectures, or other events. Number 2, engage in community service by participating in volunteer activities or service projects aligning with Dr. Martin Luther King's commitment to social justice. Number 3, get involved in educational activities to learn more about the civil rights movement and Dr. King's work. This can be done through books, documentaries, or visits to relevant museums and historical sites. Number 4, take time to reflect on the social justice and the progress made in the fight for civil rights and consider how you can contribute to a more just society. And number 5, spread awareness by sharing Dr. King's messages of equality, love, and nonviolence on social media to inspire others.
The two books we will spotlight this week are The 21 by Elizabeth Rush and All You Have to Do by Autumn Allen. In the first book, The 21, Jaden wakes up to a flooded bedroom. Drought is driving Jamie off her native land. Isaac, Sahara, Miriam, and Ajay gasp for breath as wildfire smoke fills the air. Nathan worries about Alaska sinking as permafrost thaws all around him. Jacob and Alex watch drought destroy their family's farms. Avery's favorite swimming spots are drying up, and 8-year-old Levi's home will be swallowed by rising seas in his lifetime. The U.S. government knew all of this would happen and did nothing to stop it, and worse, it actively contributed to the problem. Young people have no vote, no voice. So these 21 young people felt they had no choice. They sued the federal government. It's the future suing the present. It's an ongoing landmark legal battle that could end the climate crisis. It's Juliana versus United States. The next book, All You Have to Do, is a page-turning, heartfelt story about two young men attending prestigious schools nearly 30 years apart and the powerful ways in which their lives connect. In 1968, in the wake of Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination, Kevin joins his fellow students as they stage a sit-in to protest Columbia University's years-long expansion into Morningside Heights at the expense of its residents, the majority of whom are African American. And the protesters are up against more than just their school. In 1995, Gibran's request to have a group of black students from his prep school attend the Million Man March is met with criticism, suspicion, and condescension. Gibran writes an open letter about racism at the school, but his protest only leads to more trouble. To discover who they want to be, these two young men must challenge the ways society and family define them. And with each step, they risk losing the opportunities their parents worked hard to provide. If you are interested in these or other books, be sure to stop by our school library and talk with Mrs. Bissett.
Here are the upcoming games for the week of January 8th through 12th. On January 9 at 5:30 p.m., the Junior Varsity Boys Basketball team will play Douglas at Largo High School. Also at 5:30 p.m., the Junior Varsity Girls Basketball team will play Douglas at Douglas High School. Then at 7 p.m., the Varsity Boys Basketball team will play Douglas at Douglas High School. And also at 7 p.m., the Varsity Girls Basketball team will play Douglas at Largo High School. On January 10th at 5:30 p.m., there will be a varsity wrestling meet against Parkdale at Largo High School. On December 11th at 5:30 p.m., the Junior Varsity Boys Basketball team will play Potomac at Largo High School. At 6 p.m., the Varsity Girls Basketball team will play Potomac at Potomac High School. At 7 p.m., the Varsity Boys Basketball team will play Potomac at Largo High School. Make sure to come out and support our teams. Our quote for the week is, "Teachers open the door, but you must enter by yourself." A Chinese proverb. No matter how good and dedicated teachers are, students need to be willing to learn. This Chinese proverb sums it up well. Students need to take the first step forward in gaining knowledge. That's all for this week, Largo. This is Matthew signing off. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your week.